Here's the second question. If you died tonight, where would you go? I want to ask the same question just like I did previous time. All right, and that is, what is the emphasis of this question? Where is this question pointing towards? If it points towards God, if God is the focal point, the direction where this question is leading, that I want to keep this, I want this to be a starter question for a spiritual conversation. If God is not the focal point, if that is not where the direction is leading, I don't want to use this as a starter question for a spiritual conversation. All right, so pretend you're in the person's shoes who's being asked this question. If you died tonight, where would you go? Immediately, you're thinking, okay, I'm dying, it's death. And if you're like most Americans, statistically at least, you're believing in the afterlife, and there's going to be two primary options. You're going to have the response of, if I'm dying tonight, I'm going to go to heaven, or I'm going to go to hell. Look at where this question has just led in their mind. I'm dying, where am I going to go, heaven or hell? This is where the question leads. Heaven or hell? Is it God-centered? Is that right in the focal point? Because I need it to be God-centered. I need God to be right in the focal point here. And I would contend God is not right in the focal point. He's somewhere looming around the fringes. But is he right here, front and center? No. No. Just like the last question, I'm thinking this is talking about afterlife. This is talking about heaven and hell. And therefore, I think, yeah, God, sure, God is present in this question somewhere, but he is not front and center. And I desperately need God to be at the center in the spiritual conversation. Right? So I would say this question fails just as the previous one did. Because look at where the direction is leading. If I die tonight, where are you going to go? The direction leads to, okay, I'm thinking about death, I'm thinking about afterlife, I'm going to go to heaven or hell. So heaven and hell is the focal point here instead of Jesus. And just as the previous question said, why should God let you into heaven? Okay, I'm thinking heaven, I want to get to heaven. How do I get to heaven? You're thinking heaven, how do I get there? What am I going to do? So once again, I would say, make sure you're starting your spiritual conversations and making Jesus the priority. Jesus has to be priority. Keep watching these evangelism videos, and remember, make Jesus the priority when you start your conversation. Not heaven or hell, not anything else, because remember, it's about priority Jesus. Thanks for watching.